Hello everyone, Phantasm Mask here, back with more MGS Peace Walker HD, and today we're going to be covering missions 15 and 16 of Main Ops, the Chrysalis battle, and travel to the mine base. Now, to start out with the Chrysalis battle, I highly recommend researching into a Stinger missile launcher for those of you who are playing their first time. For me, however, since I have so much more equipment, I don't really need a Stinger missile launcher, but I kind of feel bad for those who have never played the game before and are just now using the Stinger. So why not? Why not use the Stinger? I really don't want to use the Carl Gustav or the Law, so I figured, you know what, relive my first playthrough here. Well, not entirely. I do still have a whole bunch of other gear. We'll go ahead and skip this. And in every single cutscene, I've noticed that Big Boss is holding an M16 up against these giant weapons, which is just insane. Right now I'm using the MG3. It's in range right now, but it will soon fly out and start doing all of this. And the Chrysalis has a very powerful railgun. This thing can decimate you if you do not have proper health, rations, anything like that. It can be deadly. And let's see inside. Let's see. Alright, nice hit. And let's see if we can get ourselves another proper lock on. That impacted right into the side of the ruins. There we go. And the Chrysalis will do these strafing runs with the chain gun. Your best bet is to keep on hitting it with the rocket launcher until it returns to what it calls normal mode. So, with a Stinger, as you can see, it's draining the health very quickly. This is actually a very good battle. This is probably the best time that I have played this battle. Probably the best run, I should say. Since I'm out of Stingers, I will attempt to shoot it with the MG3. Which, another thing, I highly recommend when fighting these AI weapons to equip yourself with a light machine gun, whether it be the M60, PKM, really any LMG is optimal. Try to avoid using assault rifles such as the RK-47 or the M16. They really just do not cut into these weapons too well. And now I'm reaching a point in the battle where it will release these drones to try to abduct. They're called kidnappers, which were featured earlier in the storyline if you were paying any attention to that. I'm out of ammo from my MG3, so I will be switching to my Thompson. I'm not exactly sure what it's trying to do. I don't think I've ever seen this weapon do this. And yes, I'm a horrible player just getting shot with the railgun. And completely out of range for my Thompson, even though it is almost downed. Let's see if we can rectify that. There we go. Now the Chrysalis will fly around and get into a certain position where you can go inside the AI pod. This is a battle if you're trying to build Metal Gear Zeke. I do not recommend this because most of the time you're going to be hitting parts that you need for Zeke. For example, I would recommend trying not to hit the railgun because that is an essential part for building Metal Gear Zeke, which touch upon a little bit later when that becomes a little bit more relevant. Considering that it's been very recent since I built Metal Gear Zeke, because the last time that I had played this game, I went through the whole game without having Metal Gear Zeke, so to see if having it completed affects the storyline at all, I have no idea. So if it changes anything, that would be great, adding a new twist to the game. And just like the Pupa battle, pull out as many boards as you can most of the time you'll be able to get them all. And also keep an eye out for any of the Y button indicators, which will allow you to get some of Strangelove's cassette tapes, like that right there, which I just missed. But I already have it, so I'm not really concerned about getting it.
You can tell what a memory board does by looking at its color when it lights up.
I may be able to try to get it again, I'm not sure. Oh, no, looks like that opportunity's come to pass, so... I have no other boards to unlock, so for another 10 seconds, I'll just wait for the timer to run down. And that's how you beat the Chrysalis. A really easy battle, even easier than the Pupa in my opinion. Drops you out. Before the AI pod, like during the Pupa battle, will flee to another area for repairs and installation on another prototype AI weapon. And Big Boss is just standing there going, "Oh boy, that's a big gun. Why can't I have one of these?" S rank, always love seeing that.
Snake.
She played me like...
And let's see, did I get any parts? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, I picked up a railgun. Well, I guess that's always a plus. One can never have too many railguns in their inventory. So, that covers the Chrysalis battle. Now we need to head to the mine base. And this is where Peace Walker really starts to pick up in terms of being really, really good, in my opinion. The first half of this game is okay in terms of Metal Gear standards, but once we start getting into the second half, it gets really good story-wise. So, highly recommend following the story if you're playing this, which most likely you are, because Metal Gear has a fantastic and intricate storyline spanning, almost over 100 years within the game's universe. So, really like it. Really enjoy the Metal Gear franchise. Dispatch this gentleman here. And it's been a very long time since I've played this mission. And, ooh, a POW. But it looks like... he's letting out a weird scream, but sure, we'll pick him up. And by the sound of that, he's probably halfway decent. So, I have a feeling that this gentleman here will probably give us problems, so we will dispatch him. Equip our radar. So, ration. Okay. I didn't know he was there, so those two tranquilizer darts should take care of him real quick. And one last gentleman on the roof. I completely missed that shot. And that's the beautiful thing about upgrading the Mark 22, is that it will deal so much stun damage. It's fantastic. And we are already at our goal. Probably one of the shortest missions in the game. I believe that's the end of the mission. Unless we have a cutscene. Simple as that. 1 minute and 42 seconds, so not that long of a mission at all. That covers missions 15 and 16 of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker HD. I'm Phantasm Mask. Stay tuned for more episodes in the near future. Take care.